This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Love Ujima. Love Bristol.
Mad. This is the part of the show we've been looking forward to. I'm joined by LAWLESS.
Yo, yo, yo.
From the District.
How you doing,
District
man?
Showdown. Or just District in general, isn't it?
District brand in general, yeah, but District Showdown's one of the events.
This is the one that we're talking about on Saturday, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, okay, because I got him in the building, yeah? You're going to see a lot of this guy, yeah? He's been running a lot of events in Bristol. We're coming up to his year anniversary of running events in Bristol. He's only a young gun, even though he might look a bit older. It's hard to tell on these people sometimes. But yeah, we got to support and endorse that. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, man. It's a pleasure.
It's the pleasure's all mine, my bro. But now, honestly, you're killing it. I have to, support the merch and everything like that. So if you see these, that's what it is. Yeah, this is from the District. Also, he's got them there as well. Props. I want to say you've been doing really well. Yeah. So let's get a little bit of back history and then we'll chat about the event.
Yeah, 100%.
Time is of the essence. But right, so LAWLESS.
Yeah.
How did you pick that name then?
So obviously, growing up and stuff, the District and my music's quite tied together, really. I grew up in quite rough areas. I didn't really have the best of advantages, really. And obviously, growing up on the streets and seeing the things I have and being involved in the things that I have, as a person, I suppose I've grown a lot from what I used to be, a bit of a troublesome youth causing trouble and things like this. And so now I guess the name LAWLESS is just like a little saying that I've got is like, I used to break the law more and now I break the law less. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's just paying homage to that past, but never forgetting it, where I've come from, sticking to my roots sort of thing.
I like it. Okay, you actually have a feel for it. Skills. No, that's good. That's good. So what, did they take your finger in it back in the olden days then?
Yeah, they took it off, mate, honest.
Some mafia thing in it.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking with you. Now, honestly, bruv, so that's your music side of it, and the District then. So when did that all start then?
Yeah, so I moved back to Brighton when I was 18 years old, back in 2018, and at the time I was homeless, sleeping in churches, and I was sort of faced with a choice. I was either going to go back down the path of substance abuse or things like this and sort of fall back into the negative paths, or I was going to put myself through college. So I decided, just for the hell of it, go to college, get it all sorted, see what I can do and see what potential I sort of have. So I smashed through the college work and everything.
What did you do at college?
So I did event management, I did music business and a degree in music practitioner. So I got through it really fast, ended up being a mentor at the college, and then obviously a big part of the coursework was setting up an event. So originally I set up District 2, the original OG event, and it was tailored towards youths in the area who I saw was going through a lot of troubles within crime, stabbings, things like this, and I wanted to give them an opportunity, like organisations had given me an opportunity when I was younger, and sort of give a platform for those young people. Yeah.
So was that like an under-18s event, the first one? Or?
Yeah, the first 3 we did in Brighton. They did really well. 2 of them was with a local youth centre called Brighton Youth Centre, and one of them was at the latest sports bar on Manchester Street. So at first it was all under-18s, the first 3 events, but then as we've come to Bristol, we've sort of adapted ourselves a bit more to work with more just artists in general rather than working with
you're older now, I mean, it's
exactly.
Growing as you're growing,
exactly, yeah.
So right, we'll stay on the history thing. So are you from Brighton originally then?
Born and bred, yeah.
Born and bred, because I got loads of fam over there, and I know, who is it who mentored you?
Tom Hines from Audio Active, yeah.
Wicked guy, what I mean? As I said to him last time, if you're going to have a mentor, he's a good one to have.
He is.
So props to him.
Big props.
But yeah, I mean, right, so I don't want to make you pour out your guts too much.
No,
it's nice for people to know what people go through. It's very relatable. So when you was in Brighton, you said like substance abuse, drugs, sleeping in the church. I mean, How did you get down that? How did that happen?
So like throughout my life, I've lived in lots of places. I'm born and bred Brighton, but obviously throughout my life, due to family circumstances and just general life, really, I've moved about a lot of places. So I lived in Wales for a few years. So when I was 16, I left home. I was living in Wales. Ended up just basically on the streets. Left home. Things weren't the best at home.
So it's like home life.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I say that, a lot of it comes from, and I don't know your situation, but I see a lot of these people, because I've been teaching at college and stuff like that, and you see a lot of these kids, it's the same story. They haven't got that support at home, and it leads to them going to get in doing other things. They get support from, say, dealers, different things like that, and that's what happened to me. That's what happened to so many people. You know what I mean? And it shapes you, doesn't it?
It really does, mate. And You know, I say to my friends and I say to my peers a lot, you know, like sometimes it's not about what you learn in a book, it's about sometimes what you've actually been through and what you've actually seen, you know, and I think you'll know yourself coming from certain things, you know, you adapt a lot faster than a lot of other people would.
It makes you smart because you have to be.
Exactly, you've got to be. It's survival.
You can't be naive, and if you have been naive, you learn from it pretty quick, innit?
Very quick, very quick.
Right, cool. Well, I don't want to dwell on that too much, but I just think there's a lot of kids, as you say, knife crime has been very prevalent in Bristol at the moment, and I think it's good to show these people that you can turn it around. 100%. Go to college, learn some stuff, and the next thing you know, you're running events, you know, the Wordlife show.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Big.
Being broadcast to thousands of people out here, you know what I mean? So that's what we do, you know what I mean? But now, honestly, you're smashing it, and so, right, on the 29th of July, you have the District Showdown.
Yeah, we've got District Showdown, so this is going to be the third event that we've done here in Bristol. These ones are banging off at the minute, so we started it up with a Cloak and Dagger, a local sort of non-profit organisation, really brilliant venue, but we've had to move things about recently and sort of change our dynamic as well so we can continue growing as an organisation. But Showdown showcases 3 battles, 1 headline act now, and we've got a massive cypher as well, so it's going to be a jam-packed night all night long.
Bristol loves a cypher, trust me.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so 29th happens to be my birthday. You're gonna have a lot of us in the house.
I can't wait. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fire. We're gonna be there. We're coming through, so you'll see us there. Battle wise, you say there's 3 battles.
So we've got first battle at 9 o'clock. We've got Sir Milks versus Formie. Then our second battle of the evening, we've got Will MC versus Inky Jake, and that's going to be at 10 o'clock. And then the final big battle of the evening. I can't wait for this one personally. Drum roll, please get it going. But here we go. We got Driver versus Jose, or Kaiser Jose as he likes to be called.
It's going to be 50 names. He does. I swear he's picked another name for this just because if he loses the battle. They won't have that name with tactics, But
no, they're all sick artists. I've got to give it to them. All love, especially Driver as well. He's done a few of these showdown events. Will and Sir Milks as well.
He battled Impact Murph back in the day.
Man.
I didn't go so well, but he battled you. Now, big up Driver. Yes, long forgiven, I've forgotten. But props. Look, I just wanted to have you on to say well done. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
You've got merch. I mean, can people buy all this stuff?
Yeah, it's at the minute we haven't got a website or anything like that. We're trying to just do it at the events and see what people are feeling and get different sorts of styles going, because we want to get something a bit more substantial with the merch, but we also want to listen to our clientele and make sure we're catering.
Well, let me tell you this, it's going to be cold soon, so get some jumpers. Summer does not last long in England.
Exactly.
And then all of these t-shirts will be hidden away under a jumper and a jacket and probably like 6 more layers because it gets cold. But now honestly, props, because I really like the merch. I've got, as I say, I got both, you know what I mean?
I see you rocking it out. I see you rocking out. You know?
I don't just chat the chat. You got it. And I don't want no freebies as well, so when you see someone actually out there with merch, don't go, oh, can I have my t-shirt please? Bun that, pay the guy, you know what I mean? Give him his money, because it costs money to make this stuff.
It does.
It's not cheap. But look, we've got probably I told you it's going to fly fast. It's like a minute left. What do they type in if they want to find your event online?
So if you want to find us on Instagram, that's probably the best. If you're an artist, if you're just wanting to come down to the venues and see the events for yourself, I'd say just hit us up on Instagram. It's the quickest response, and it's at district_showdown. We've got a couple of other Instagrams, but just to keep it simple, just hit us up on that, really.
Alright, wicked. Bruv, I just got to say thank you for coming through. Before we go off onto the next part of the show, was there any shout outs, any love you want to show?
Definitely. So obviously I definitely want to give a shout out to our 2 DJs, that's DJ Perks and 2 Wild. Definitely give a massive shout out to our host for the showdown events, that's Jenko. Big shout out to Erin, she does a lot of the PR and the AR.
In the background.
We've got Darius as well, our business partner who's involved, Starpin, Driver, Kaiser Jose, Wilt, Inky Jake, Sir Milk, Formie, and all of the other people on the lineup for District coming up, and on the previous events for this July as well. Just big ups to you all, because without all of you artists and without all of you people putting your time in, it just wouldn't be what it is today,
Exactly that. Well, bro, thank you for coming through. That was painless and easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. You killed it. We'll have you in for your artistry another time, but I wanted to just get on and promote that, because as I say, we got another artist on. But big up for coming through, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Big ups, man.
And all of you lot who's watching this, come along, show some support.
Come
We've
down.
got a young gun in Bristol who's doing events, and he's got Wordlife's backing. It's official. You've heard that here, So we're out,
Come down.
Let's go.
If you ain't part of the team, then you ain't part of the fam. When I ride quick 16, don't know that's gon' bang. See, I'm out here riding my ones. I need to be part of a gang. And the raskin' when I blow, I just told him as soon as I can. If you ain't part of part of the team, then you just ain't part of the family. I don't care what you said about me, but don't mention them, I get angry. It's crazy when I'm sparking like this one and I burn everything that's around me. It's crazy I shine with the rising sun, but get dark when the day gets cloudy. If I impact your mud with a gal, you're done, there's another pagan gets killed. With the eggs when the riding done, there's your blood on the pavement spills. My team's full of beasts.